And on the mound in this one, Davis Martin. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games. Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Next pitch is outside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros are back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Hayden Wesneski. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Rogers hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Dead last in team batting average, and we all talk about how batting average isn't as valued as it used to be, but clearly it's been a real struggle for him to score this year, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and I know you're more of an OBP.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Luis Robert now. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. Wesneski, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Ripped on the ground to second. Rogers throws to first, and that is the inning. 2-3 go the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. Martin back to work. Christian Walker leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Baldwin makes the play, and there's 2 away. Cam Smith digs in now. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That one down the line, and that's just foul. In the air on the infield, Sosa. And that is that. So they make back here on the south side, bottom of the second. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Andrew Vaughn now. A big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Line drive. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Miguel Vargas now at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Man at first, one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. The throw comes in too late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Brooks Baldwin will hit next. And there's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
And there's a ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Paredes makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one outside. 3-1 now. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one's got to feel good. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and now Michael A. Taylor. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout. Ronel Blanco comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Maidroff. There's a swing and a drive. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Benintendi getting ready to hit. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. And Benintendi is out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Zach DeZenzo at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
1 out, bases empty. Knee high, that's in for a strike. The other way, nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Check swing, and he went 0-1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over. Jeremy Pena digs in now. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt. And a 1-2 to the right side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. One left. Back at right field. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So here's Robert now. That one ripped right center field. That's back. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And now Edgar Carroll. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, it's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't...
Jim Cassidy on a pitch out of the pen here. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Myers has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. First time up was a pop out. Up and in, ball 1.
This guy
Ball 1,
absolutely
no strike.
flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball. The Astros have some action in their pen. Sean Robbins, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Valdez also getting ready. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Stepping in, Lenny Sosa. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there, and it's gone!
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Framber Valdez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Smith hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Benintendi up here. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Myers going back on this one, and it's caught just in front of the wall. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 9 and the Astros nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And that's a little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is? Fits?
Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And now it's Christian Walker. That one hammered center field back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Luis Robert. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Valdez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one missed. And that one hammered. That's back. That's long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Edgar Caro. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Myers sizes this one up, makes the grab, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That smash towards center. Myers brings it in, and that is that. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now 10-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Leisure. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Caratini in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And
One ball, one
downstairs.
strike.
Smith on second. Rogers over at first with one away. Check swing called strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. There's one.
Out.
And that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. Always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.